We're still 3 days away from the start of the Legends of Golf tournament in Branson, but there's already a lot going on the course. After today's win, the Lady Panthers record is now 16-3. On February 5th, they're going to take on the University of Illinois Springfield. In Springfield, I'm Chandler Tagenhorst. Football is the most common sport for concussion risk. That's actually a 75% chance, more than most people probably realize. Coming up next week on Ozarks News Journal, I'll show you what youth football coaches are teaching their players about safety, concussion prevention, and the program behind it all. In order to meet the February 27th deadline, the Kitchen is currently completing necessary paperwork and meeting with landlords to lease units.
Now KSPR Sports.
Huge game for 15th ranked Missouri State at 14th ranked and in-state rival Mizzou. Both teams trying to improve their postseason resumes. Parkview grad Spencer Johnson starting things off well for the Bears, a 2-run homer in the second giving MSU the 2-1 lead. But the Tigers mounting a comeback, former Cardinals Andy Benne's son Shane with the base hit in the third. Mizzou up 5-3 and goes up as much as 7-3, but MSU never quits. Tied at 8 in the ninth, 2-on-1 out for Tate Matheny. The shot to short is booted. The winning run comes in as Dylan Becker slides in at home. What a win for MSU, 9-8. The Cardinals in the nation's capital for the first of 3 against the Nationals. Bryce Harper up and somehow squibs this into the outfield against Lance Lynn, and a run scores. Cards down 1-0 in the ninth. Drew Storen blew the save in Game 5 of the playoff series a few years ago, and he blows the save tonight. Matt Holliday plates Matt Carpenter. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Jason Worth with the bases juiced and 2 outs. John Jay saves the day. We're going to extras. Bottom 10, and Yunel Escobar gets hold of one, and there it goes. A great comeback isn't enough for a win. Cards fall 2-1. Alex Gordon and the Royals hosting the Twins in the second game of their series. In the second inning, Gordon sends a laser beam out to right to get the good guys on the board 1-0. Fifth inning, tied at 1, Mike Moustakas takes it deep, makes it 3-1 Royals. Now to the eighth, tied at 5, Moustakas keeps it in the park, but it still counts. That's your game winner. Royals win 6-5. Former Missouri State guard Marcus Marshall has picked out his team for the future. He'll head to Nevada to join the Wolfpack. He'll have to sit out all of next season because of transfer rules. Marshall averaged almost 20 points for the Bears last year, but his departure from the team in January contributed to Missouri State's rough finish. We're still 3 days away from the start of the Legends of Golf tournament in Branson, but there's already a lot going on the course.
Hope the wind doesn't blow like this on Friday.
Tom Watson among the first to arrive at today's practice round for the second annual Bass Pro Legends of Golf tournament this weekend. Pro-Ams tomorrow and Thursday with the tournament action running at both Top of the Rock and Buffalo Ridge Friday through Sunday. It's team format including a par 3 course. I'm Chandler Tagenhorst, and that's your look at sports.
I'm done. No more training for me.
Garrett Nevels just got back from the NCAA championships. His 4 years as a student athlete, part of Missouri State's dive team, is now over.
It's surreal. It's weird. It's been part of my day for 4 years in college now, so I'm gonna have to find something to fill that space.
Nevels has been diving for 8 years. While in high school, Nevels chose Missouri State to focus on both his education and the sport.
I chose Missouri State because I was hesitant at first with where I wanted to dive, and with some of the bigger programs, I had less freedom. So I came to Missouri State to focus on my education as well as sports.
Time management was Nevels' key to success for the past 4 years.
It takes about your freshman year to figure out what works. A lot of work in the mornings. We have a lot of early mornings, so you really have to utilize that time effectively to get all your work done so you can sleep at night for the next early morning.
Missouri State's head diving coach Jim Hulskamp says Nevels' character made him stand out from the others.
Garrett has that inner drive that makes him try to strive to be better. He's not satisfied with that's an okay dive. He wants to know how he can make it better.
And how he treats others?
He always helps, even though he's at a level, he's always reaching to work with other divers to bring the best out of them, helps improve with them. So he's like a second coach.
Nevels says he plans on coming back for alumni events, but for now, his diving career is over.
Well, now that I am recently retired, I plan to focus on my career. Maybe find a job that has to do with my degree.
Neville said the one thing he'll miss the most is the feeling of learning a new dive. In Springfield, I'm Chandler Tagenhorst.